Hey, you don't do that.
Don't you touch me. I don't care.
These people still haven't learned that yelling at the police will never save them from being caught. She was wrong, but was too proud to admit it.
Calm down, I heard you now. You said it to me twice. I heard you.
Yellow.
No. Secure. You're under arrest.
How would these cops handle people that were too difficult? Police arrest woman for refusing to leave hotel room and possession of drugs.
That's insane, bro. Oh my God, this is the most ghetto. And you don't even have a mask on. COVID, bro. What the This is disgusting. Oh.
Here we have a difficult woman. After the hotel staff asked her nicely to leave the hotel as her payment was up, she refused and got into trouble with the cops. She was treated according to how she acted. And you will not think otherwise after watching this video.
Sorry, I took a shower and that's why I'm naked. I'm getting dressed.
They've already asked you to leave, so hurry up.
I understand. That's why I'm saying.
Hurry up.
They call the police for me to leave.
Yes, ma'am. Hurry up.
Okay, I'm getting dressed. That's why I'm naked. Okay, I'll be right out.
After telling the cop this, she delayed him for a long time outside the door. It was so obvious she was in trouble at this point. Why wouldn't she leave in the first place? She even made it seem like her taking her bath was the reason she hadn't left the hotel room in the first place.
I'm wearing my pants, sir. 1 second.
Okay, it doesn't take that long to get dressed. Put some clothes on and let's go.
No, I'm literally doing everything.
You don't have time to do everything. Put some clothes on.
Sir, I will be out in 30 seconds.
Okay, hurry up.
And I'm on the phone with my boyfriend. What's your name, sir?
Fikes.
Okay.
Okay, I need you to hurry up.
I'm sorry. I'm getting. Hold on, sir.
You're dressed, so I need you out. Let's go.
I am. You do not need to stare at me, though. Hold on. Let me talk.
Nobody's staring at you. I need you out.
This is the height of it. She was literally dressed and kept lying to the cops. What would it take for her to take her stuff and get out? The level of arrogance was out of the window already. Your time here is up, man. Get out. She even kept talking to the person on the phone, which might be fake.
Listen, I'm going to tell you one more time to get your stuff and get out, or you're going to go to jail.
I'm going to go to jail for what?
Haha. Karens aren't so hard to know once you start a conversation with them. Conversation. They don't even give you a chance to start a conversation with them before they show their true color. The cop was so persistent that she started throwing dirty words at him. Since she was looking for somewhere to stay, jail might be the next best thing for her.
Where's your ID?
I'm sorry, excuse me, what?
Where's your ID?
My ID is right here. You need a mask, sir,
I'll
because
get one.
you have COVID. You might have COVID.
I need your ID.
6 feet, and I need excuse me.
I need your ID.
For what?
Because you're going to be issued a criminal trespass warning, so you can't come back here.
I don't about coming back here,
Okay,
but you
but I
don't
need
need
your
my
ID.
ID because you're not going to arrest me leaving.
You can't escape this by throwing a fit. After acting like a victim, she decided to take on Plan B and act pissed, so the cop would allow her to go. She is all shades of wrong here. What was she parking? At this point, it was so obvious she had something to hide. It was glaring.
I need your ID as well. Before you walk out of this room, I need your ID.
That's fine. I'll give you mine.
After acting like a princess and dressing up in front of him for minutes, she asked for his badge number. But even the cop was more than happy to be done with her at this point. She wanted to act smart, but the cop was smarter, and she wasn't evading this without providing her ID.
I'm not doing anything legal. I'm fucking leaving, like
Okay.
you said. Exactly.
But I still need your ID.
As he asked for her ID, she was also asking for his to probably distract him from focusing on her. She just kept going back and forth in the room, wasting their time. She probably has yet to know, but this is going to turn out to be a big problem for her. What exactly did she take the cop for? Stupid.
Just so you know, you live in a ghetto. Here,
don't
here's
care.
my but here, walk out. Let me get my shit first.
No, I need your ID. We're
Yeah.
not walking out of this room without your ID.
The other cop even had to tell her to bring out her ID, or he was going to bring out his handcuffs. This could have gone smoothly if she had just obeyed and left when her payment was due. She frustrated the cop to his core, but he still managed to be professional with her. This must have been hard on him. Much respect for this officer.
Why am I being criminally trespassed though?
Because they don't want you in this hotel. That's the third time I've told you that.
What did I do? What did I do wrong?
You didn't check out on time, number one. Okay? Give me your
Number
ID.
one,
Listen.
what's number two?
At this point, he was exhausted. He kept repeating the same thing over and over, but she was steadfast about being difficult. She eventually gave her ID, but still didn't see anything wrong in what she did. But there was a limit to how much they could take.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Let go. Let go. I've had enough. Let go.
Sir. Okay,
You're under arrest.
Under arrest.
I'm sorry. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me.
Stop.
Oh my God.
Stop resisting. Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my God.
The switch up to being apologetic was so funny and so unbelievable. She deserved everything that happened to her. At this point, she could have just kept quiet and left on her merry way. But she decided to throw bad words at them. And guess what? It caught up to her. It is go to jail time. Belligerent woman arrested for DWI after police pursuit and taken to jail.
You had no legal obligation to arrest me, Officer P.O.M. Baltazar.
Come on, take a seat.
Dash number 152.
Says a drunk driver, Quanira Foster, after she was arrested on the morning of October 28, 2022, for driving highly intoxicated by Officer Baltazar. It's no news how drunk drivers never admit or even realize how much trouble they are in until after they see the entrance of the police station or until they have been cuffed.
Don't move! Don't move! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Don't get out! Don't get out! Don't get out! Who's there?
Excuse me.
You got her? You got her?
You almost ran over two people. You know that?
For her to have been handled this way, she must have really given them a very stressful time before they caught her. They immediately cuffed her after they dragged her out of the car. She kept talking. One of the policemen had to yell at her to stop yelling and listen to him. This is going to be a long ride.
Please don't treat me like a trespassenger, because I didn't run over nobody on the expressway. I didn't run over nobody on the expressway.
Remove that car.
She probably couldn't remember what happened 3 minutes ago due to how drunk she was. She wanted to say trespasser but ended up saying trespassenger because of how drunk she was. She was saying absolutely and was getting her words totally wrong. She also claimed she was an off-duty officer. If she truly was, she should have known the right thing to do.
Y'all can do
There's
me
no way
better than this. Y'all
can
can
get
do
in
me
there.
better than this.
Come on, take a seat.
It took 3 strong policemen to put a drunk woman into a car. This was as annoying as it was scary. She made it seem like they were wicked to her or something, but she wasn't cooperating. Being drunk can really be a burden sometimes. She could wake up the next day, watch this video about her, and deny it was her. She was drunk.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to.
You're taking me. You're taking me. That's what
And you're gonna call you. You're gonna call your son.
How
Okay?
am I gonna call
From
him
your
if
cell-
I don't know the number?
You
I
have
don't
it.
know the number.
You have it on your cell phone.
I don't have
have
nothing,
you-
and this is what you
Listen,
have.
I have your cell phone.
You have it.
And you're
I
gonna-
don't have the numbers to nothing.
We're gonna give it.
Everybody gives.
It would be so difficult to get through to her. She was over the space called Earth and didn't even seem like she knew her name. She was drunk, and if they kept asking her questions, they wouldn't move forward. She even said she didn't drive. Being drunk for her really sucks. They probably started feeling for her at this point because of what she was saying.
I gotta go to work tomorrow. I'm traveling nurse. You just took me without my will, and I did nothing wrong on Jesus Christ's name. No. I did nothing wrong on Jesus Christ's name. No.
The best at this point was for her to sleep in the cell, wake up the next few hours sober, and watch the video where she totally embarrassed herself while she was heavily drunk. She made it seem like they were intentionally treating her badly, which in all honesty was for her safety. She would definitely wake up the next day and thank them for catching her when they did.
I did not. Yo, I just gave all my body weight. I didn't do anything.
So why you do that?
It was a huge wonder how they were even able to understand her words. She probably had a huge headache going on. They all needed to rest after this. The real definition of a long day. This was how the chaotic arrest of Quanera Foster went, and it wasn't an easy task for the police officers involved. They truly deserve a raise. Police Advisory Board member accuses officer of racial profiling.
Why do they keep putting me in this position with my child? Why?
It was a very sad moment during the arrest of Darlene Duggins on August 13/2022. She was stopped for a number of violations, and in the course of this, the police noticed her daughter was driving without a license, which led to her breaking down and crying. But let's see as the whole thing went down.
How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you? I'm Darlene.
You own the car.
I do, yes.
Here's what happened. I was parked up on the median. You see where I park up there or no?
Yeah, I do.
We have license plate readers on the car. It hit on your plate as being expired and suspended.
But it's not. It's really not.
No, what I'm saying is it says it's suspended due to insurance cancellation.
Right.
But it is expired 7/22 last month.
She argued that the license plate wasn't expired even when the cop told her he had confirmed it. She started explaining, but the cop wasn't even understanding her words.
Right, but what I'm saying is I can't do anything until, like, as far as with that. Because I haven't, like,
You
insurance.
have insurance?
Yeah, I
You
have
already
it.
it.
Okay.
You already have it on your phone? Most
Yeah.
people do now. I do.
Yeah.
The other cop proceeded to ask the driver for her license, and she didn't, even though she lied at first, saying she did. The older woman cut in, saying that she couldn't drive, so she asked her to drive in her stead, and asked if the cops wanted her instead. It's obvious things don't work that way.
Did you change companies or something?
Yes, first of all, yes, I changed companies because I'm with Glazier now.
Who were you with?
I was with Unison.
So here's what happens.
Okay.
When you leave one company to the next, the old company sends a letter saying they don't have insurance with us anymore. New company is supposed to send something and update PennDOT.
Well, what they did, this is what it was. We had an issue in December with my license saying that I didn't, what you're saying. I went to court, and obviously with the Department of Transportation, they proved that obviously Unitron was wrong.
She kept explaining the issues she had changing from one company to the other, and how the issues had been fixed on one of her cars. But the policeman just wanted to get paperwork showing that she had insurance for this particular car. The talk was getting too long, and he just wanted to know if the car had insurance. He made her know her plate expiration is minor, but not having insurance is going to be a big deal.
Hey, how are you? I'm okay.
What do you got?
Hold on. I just got this phone, so.
All right, show it to him once you get it. Give me a second.
After wasting so much time, she still couldn't get to show them the insurance. She kept flipping through her phone, but still couldn't get to show them what she needed. Her daughter had to help her at a point because she couldn't find it.
I have to take that. I don't have a choice. Okay? I don't have to cite you for your suspended license. I'm not going to. And if that's your child, I'm not going to take you in front of your child. Okay? Follow me?
The cop had to reprimand her for not having a license, but he was a good man as he wanted to work it out patiently with her. He was calm and gentle with his approach and questions. After he told her she would have to stay back till she got the money, she started crying, and the policeman did his best to comfort her, as that was the best he could do for her at that moment. He explained further, saying,
If you weren't driving, I wouldn't be in this predicament right now, okay? I'm just saying, if you weren't the driver of the car, I wouldn't be in this predicament.
Her mother had to hug her after seeing she needed it. But she was in front of the law, and the cops needed to do what had to be done no matter the compassion they had for her. She broke down really badly, and she was ranting about a sad situation, but at the wrong time, Mind you, the cops were still waiting for the mom to show her insurance. She kept claiming the government kept doing her wrong, and they wanted to keep her in jail. Lady, calm down.
If you can't pull your insurance up, I'm going to call a tow truck. Okay. So grab your insurance.
Don't
This is so ridiculous.
Not making threats about it.
Don't make threats about my car. I told you that I'm trying to
Truck
find
51 here. There's no threat.
whatever.
The cop had to make her know what was going to happen if she didn't give him the insurance. But she turned it upside down, saying he was threatening her. The crying lady stopped to jump in to defend her mother, but their argument wasn't even valid at all. All the cop requested for was her car's insurance, but she still hadn't been able to give it to him. They really tried turning the whole situation upside down, making it seem like the cop was the reason of their problems.
I'm not threatening you. I'm telling you, if you don't pull the insurance up, I'm towing the car. That's not a threat.
You tow my car.
Definitely.
Tow my car. I did.
Mom,
I will.
Tow my car.
stop.
You dare me.
This is getting heated up. The woman started getting aggressive with the cop and even dared the cop to tow her car. She could have just told the truth when they caught her instead of going around in circles. This arrest was a mixture of so many emotions, but she was eventually reprimanded. 20-year-old girl becomes uncooperative after DWI arrest.
A fine of $2,000.
Okay, cool.
Installation of the ignition interlock and referral to an intoxicant.
This was 20-year-old Gabriella yelling while being read her rights after she was caught on November 5, 2021, as she was drunk driving. After you watch this, you should really commend the police force for their patience and calmness when dealing with violent drunk people like this.
Gabby, please stop if you love me. You're gonna hit your boyfriend when you back up. You're gonna hit my car.
Gabby, please, if you love me, stop acting like this.
She is so lucky she has someone who would gladly profess his love for her in a situation like this.
Get out of the car.
Gabby, just please be calm. Babe, please stop.
Are you gonna leave me alone or keep
No,
doing that?
you need to open the window.
For what?
You told us you were drinking for one.
One, that was called a joke to leave me alone.
No, it doesn't seem like a joke.
It was a thug of war to get her to come out of the car. She didn't even decide to open the door, even for her boyfriend. She kept telling the cop she made a joke about having one drink. Who makes costly jokes like that? The cop also had to tell her she didn't have a choice and had to open up the door.
Open the door.
Leave
You have
me
been pulled over.
alone, bro.
Now open up.
No. What are you gonna do? Smash my window?
Yeah, if it needs to do that.
Then do it. Then do it.
Is that what you really want?
Yeah, do it.
Why would you want that when you could just open up?
I'd rather not have you shining a light in my
Well,
The police were so patient with her. She was resolute about not opening the car and coming out. She kept telling them to leave her alone, even told her boyfriend to tell them. But he responded, saying they would leave her alone if she opened the door.
I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm parked in a spot.
I understand.
Like,
Gabby, you cannot.
I'm literally about to drive away.
She is definitely a hot-tempered person and wasn't going to listen to anyone at this point. Her boyfriend kept begging her and pleading with her to come out of the car, but she refused.
come on, open up. Open up.
Just unlock the door.
Like, this is enough. Like, what do you want from me?
We want you to get out of the car.
That's
Please.
Come on, let's go.
going
This
anywhere,
doesn't
bro.
need to be this hard.
Get you a partner that listens to you. This was so frustrating even for Emmett. In her defense, she thinks she was getting arrested, which really wasn't it. But now she might actually get arrested for not opening up when they asked her to. She called the cops and kept abusing them. After a long while, she opened the door and was cuffed immediately.
Doesn't need to be happening if you just stepped out before.
No, they would have done this anyway.
No, they wouldn't have.
Yes, they would. Are you coming with me?
Yes, I'm coming with you.
It is so cute seeing how her boyfriend was with her the entire time. The less patient ones would have driven off, leaving her to her fate. He told her they wouldn't have arrested her if she had complied from the start. She spoke like she had been in a situation like this before, and it wasn't a good one, obviously.
Have a seat.
I can sit myself.
Then sit
Then
down.
sit down.
Make me.
Sit down.
Oh, tough.
This whole situation seemed like she was angry at something even before the cops caught her, and they were in the best position for her to transfer the aggression. Her arrest would be the most chaotic one we have seen so far. She also blamed the cops for everything and eventually ended up crying. She is tough, but the cops are tougher. Simple traffic stop turned very ugly.
Y'all are searching my vehicle illegally.
She was stopped after she was caught crossing over the median. This happened on January 9, 2022, in Austell, Georgia. She denied having hit the median, but the cop told her that he saw her hit it, and even told her where she came out from. But this was just the beginning of a really intense arrest.
Where I'm coming from is actually my cousin's house. I'm actually just trying to get back to the house because today has been a crazy night.
Okay. Have you had any alcohol or anything that would impair you to run off the roadway?
No, I didn't run off the roadway at all.
Then how did your car go over a median? How did your car go from here to up here to back down when this roadway is nothing but pavement?
Because I turned left.
She kept making the cop look stupid. She had to keep asking if she had anything to drink, which she said no to. The cop asked her if she would be found clean if she blew a breathalyzer, but she didn't give a straightforward response.
Ma'am or sir?
It's ma'am, you're correct.
Okay. You approached me aggressively. However, what I'm trying to do right now is have a conversation with you.
I understand, but
you approached me very aggressively.
Because you hit a median.
Ma'am.
Which is not normal behavior.
Her argument wasn't valid at all, and she just wasn't making any sense. The cop eventually found out the car didn't even have insurance, which made her tell the woman to come down from the car. It turned into a war. Why must they always make it difficult when they get caught?
Let my arm go. Okay, relax. Let my arm go.
No.
I can relax if you let my arm go.
Come on.
You are doing too much.
I didn't understand.
No, I'm not going to fall. I need her badge number right now.
It's going to be on all your information and citations.
The other cop tried so hard to calm her down and was even nice to her. She was eventually arrested. When they went to check out her car, they found a lot of things and went to ask her, but she flipped out, saying this was an illegal search.
I just want to make sure she didn't hit anything over there.
I never hit anything over here, period.
She was just another difficult person. She gave the female cop a really hard time and kept going on and on about how she was wrongfully arrested and detained. She was obviously too blind to see how wrong she was. Surprisingly, her arrest went easy for the cops. Offenders know they are at fault and try to look for a defense mechanism to make the cops look like they have the wrong people. But one thing they forget is the fact that cops aren't dummies, and they are trained to be smart. Once